Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the BowlerX.com channel, where today we're taking out that Sublime from Storm. I'm JR Raymond, and we have the newest symmetrical pearl. It's not Storm, actually. This is Rotogrip, is it? No, it's 900 Global. Stupid me. Storm Company, Storm Family. So we're going to take out the Sublime. This one has a little bit different layout on it. This one is 45 by 5.5 by 40, I think. Because the pen is right above my middle finger, so it's a little bit lower than like the 30 degree, which is really high. So we're gonna take this one out here. Same thing over here. We have the 41 foot sport condition or challenge condition, 6-to-1 pattern. Got all my turbo tapes on, got my turbo gear, my switch grips, everything there. Drilled a new fresh thumb, so I make sure to have that. If you guys don't have switch grips in your bowling ball, you definitely need to come see me and get these switched out. As a matter of fact, I gotta have somebody's coming in at 5 o'clock to get all his stuff switched over to switch grip. So pretty sweet. Oh, sorry, pretty sweet. So anyway, we're gonna take it out here. We're gonna see what she's got here in a minute. Stay tuned.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com for the love of bowling.
All right, here we go. So now we are taking the Sublime out here. You guys just saw the Summit Peak. You saw a little bit of the Sublime. Now we'll do a full review. Probably won't be as long because you've already seen it a little bit. If you want to see those shots, go watch the Summit Peak video. But we're gonna start this one a little straighter, move left and see what we got. I'm gonna roll it a little bit forward. A little bit forward, she's gonna splash them out of there. I gotta tell you, I'd probably consider playing there on this pattern. Because every single ball I threw got there on that part of the lane. All right, moving 5 left. 13, 14, 15 range. Still rolling it. Yeah, that one really picked up. It wasn't a great shot. Would have liked to have gotten that one a little further right, but you can see this one really pick up the dry. A little earlier than what the Summit Peak was. Might be just layout, because the layout is a little bit more controllable on that third angle. Move 5 more left. Standing 30, trying to hit 16, 17, 18. Still rolling it forward. That actually continued pretty well. I would consider starting to get my hand around it now, just to get that to pick up just a little bit quicker, a little bit sharper off of there. So let's move 5 more left. Now we'll get around it, see if it continues through the pins. That it does. That it does. This and the Summit Peak actually looked really good in this part of the lane. Those shinier bowling balls. Shiny, strong, pin-up bowling balls. Going 5 more left. See if we can get this one through the pins now. I believe this is where I 2-pinned with the Summit Peak, but I was still rolling it for the most part. I'm around it already. No way. No way that won't get there. No, I was actually thinking it would stop. I was thinking that had no chance of getting to the pocket, but it did. So that's good. Now, let's rotate it a little bit more. Up against the ball return. It's gonna be a nice quick review because we already know what this ball does and we like it. This is one of the really good ones that Storm came out with. Just rolls right off of it. Picks up nice and strong and gets through the pins. This is where the Summit Peak struggled. Summit Peak was a little too quick down lane, so it kind of stopped. It hooked and stopped. Let's see if the Summit Peak, oh no, that's right, the Summit Peak did the same thing in front of the ball return. So these balls are similar, that's for sure. Oh boy, way left. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the way, I like it, All right, let's try that again. Don't be crazy. You know I love you. Don't be absurd. You know I want you. Don't be impossible. Come on, little Shania. There it is. Oh, half 10. Half 10. Not a wrap 10, not a flat 10, half 10. For those that don't know, flat 10 is when the 6 pin lays in the gutter next to the 10 pin. Wrap 10 is when it goes high above the head pin, or above the 10 pin. And half 10 is when it goes around the middle of it and misses it. That's the way I call it anyway. All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the new Summit Peak. Nope, that was the Sublime. Gotcha. Haha, tricked you. But that was the Sublime. Took it out here on that 41-foot challenge condition, kind of, sort of. But it looked pretty good. You could obviously see between that and the Summit Peak. The Summit Peak actually is a little bit later and picks up a little bit stronger down lane. The Sublime actually picks up a little bit sooner. It's a little bit more rounded. Makes sense. So make sure to hit that link in the description down below if you want to get one of these. We got you over at BowlerX.com. Thanks Turbo, thanks CTD, Bowlify for my jerseys. Head over to BowlerX.com, get all these products for yourself. But until next time, I'm getting out of here. We'll see you guys later. Take care.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com for the love of bowling. They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com for the love of bowling.